June 20th, 2009. As the steel drums played a medley of Somewhere Over the Rainbow, A Wonderful World, and the wedding song, I was surrounded by blue turquoise water. The smell of vibrant, fragrant flowers overtook my senses as the warm Caribbean breeze kissed my face. All of this on a mountaintop overlooking Megan's Bay in St. Thomas. Amongst family and friends, I was escorted to a beautiful white gazebo by my biological father, who I had only known 9 years before. He smiled with pride as I prepared to marry my best friend, who's still my best friend today. Our non-traditional wedding party wore the colors of the Caribbean that I love. For the men, yellow and white. For the ladies, fuchsia and yellow. They all represented those things important in my life. I had one of my sons. I had a daughter who had told me in her infinite wisdom a few years before, "Mom, if you let this man get away from you, I'll be so mad with you." Next to her, a family friend. I had an adopted sister, a biological sister, who was instrumental in teaching me a little bit more about my Caribbean history. And then there was my boss, who was also a friend. She had been with me through the turmoil of the last 6 years and had showed me that when life takes you down, dreams still come true. When I look back on that day and I think about it, I realize I made the choice to not let my past define my future. You know, it's hard to understand this, but a few years before, I went through a whirlwind of changes in my life and turmoil that changed my life forever. You see, I chose me, and in doing so, I became a divorce statistic. I became one of the 4% of women that divorce. And in my case, it was because I was living someone else's life plan. So I decided that I would do what makes my heart sing. I would not only focus on my family like I had done, I would focus on those things that I wanted to do, like empower women throughout their life cycle and travel. I loved traveling to Caribbean islands, and there were many more beautiful islands with white sugary sand and warm turquoise water for me to explore. But as many women do in this stage of divorce, I took on a real negative mindset. I said I would never marry again. It wasn't worth it. I took on the sentiment of many of my friends who said, I will not let a relationship define me. There are no good men out there. I even took on the lyrics of Mary J. Blige that said, I can do bad all by myself. But before I did that, I had to move on and move forward and find out who I was. You know, after 21 years of marriage, who are you? I didn't recognize who I was. I was mommy. I was a world-class powerlifter's wife. I was a cheerleader at my son's basketball games. I was the booster mom for the drill team. I was the choir chaperone. I was the band booster mom. I watched those routines so much until I knew all the band routines, and I did the dances in the stand with other booster moms. 21 years of willingly supporting everyone else's dreams but my own. But now it was time for me to move forward and set new life goals that would include my own. But first, I had to peel off about 5 years of anger and resentment. That was a must. You see, my adopted parents had been married for 59 years. So I thought this was supposed to be my happily ever after till death do us part. But it didn't turn out that way. So I first had to just think about the stress that I had been under and take that stress and see how it was affecting my physical health, because then it started affecting my physical health. My blood pressure started going up, as did my weight. And I was not going down like that after many years of being health conscious. So I got up at 4:30 in the morning, and I hit the track and the local seawall with a friend. Then I headed to work. Then a little while later, I started taking some dance classes because I love to dance. And that added a little exercise and more fun. Then I thought, I need to get out more socially. So, of course, a girl's trip to Jamaica to exhale was in order. And that was fun. And then after all of that, I started to feel like myself again. I said, okay. And then as fate would have it, after 19 years of unsuccessfully searching for my biological mother, my biological father's family actually found me. And it was like, wow, a whirlwind of emotions. I had so many questions I wanted to have answered. But guess what I found out? I found out that my mother was from St. Thomas, and I had her quiet demeanor. And my father was from New York, and I had his beautiful smile. I found out I was the first of over 16 kids between them. Wow. I even found out that I had an adopted sister and a biological brother who had worked in the police department, the same precinct, for 15 years. Neither one of them knowing they had a common thread, yours truly. So moving forward 17 years, I have healed my heart. I have filled the void. I am now in a mutually loving relationship, soon to be 12 years next month.
Right.
And I'm still creating my life vision. I am now a business owner. I am the owner and founder of Safe Dating Over 50. And I help single women that are ready to move past their relationship challenges and create those relationships that they desire. I am a #1 Amazon best-selling author. I am a board-certified women's health expert. I'm an inspirational speaker, and I am living my life more intentionally. So, 3 things that I learned that climaxed on that mountaintop overlooking Megan's Bay in St. Thomas. Number 1, don't let your past define your future. Be defined by how I rise up. Number 2, do what makes your heart sing. Refuse to live by anyone's life plan that does not include your own. And number 3, live your life. Stop putting off for tomorrow what you should be enjoying today. Tomorrow is not promised. What I feel about success in business, true success in business is our ability to merge all areas of our life and balance them. So what I want you to do each morning when you look in your mirror, I want you to step into your feminine power and say, I will not let my past define my future. I can have it all. romance, family, and a thriving business, because I have today.